I just wanted to make a quick video. I hope this one is quick. This is the Robot Command Center. I was working on it tonight because I remembered that when I got this lot, and I think I had a video about it a few weeks, maybe a couple months back. When I put them together, I found this is the one piece here that was here. And I put the original piece that was in the lot, and of course you can see this front end's all smashed up. And I finally got around to thinking, I'll actually replace it with one of my good ones from my collection. And so while it was down, I was building it, and I turned it around, obviously, and I remembered, all right, I have a white rocket thruster here. So what I've done historically over the years is when I'm rebuilding a set from instructions or an old classic space set, and I come across a piece that I can't readily find or wasn't in the lot. This piece was not in the lot that we got from the Facebook buy and sell. I will substitute a white piece from my collection just to remind me that that one has to be replaced at one point. And what's really, really, I don't know if it's sad or ironic or whatever, it's just a little interesting that I might have 50 of these guys, and in black and even in red and gray. I didn't have too many blue. And possibly, I didn't look it up on Bricklink, but I think the blue rocket thruster did not come in a lot of sets. And by the time I built this one out of the lot from a few months ago, I built my original. See, a couple of years back, I got this guy in a lot, and I said, I'm finally going to build it. Because I didn't build that one. I bought that one off the store shelf when it was on for sale, but I never built it because I hated the Robot Command Center. I couldn't stand the picture in the box. I thought it was a parts pack, and I bought it as a parts pack. And so when I bought this, all these pieces got built into whatever else I was building at the time. I think it came out in my late teens, maybe early 20s. I think late teens, before 1987. And I bought them off the store shelf as a parts pack. And so all these pieces were built into other things. And I finally, after I got this a couple of years back in another lot, and I built them, and I said, maybe I should try to build my original, because when I built this guy, the pictures are all faded. The gold's faded. There was a piece missing, which we'll get into in a couple seconds. So I wanted to build him with my pieces. And so I dug out my pieces out of my collection, and I built them. And I said, this is a really cool set. And I can't believe I waited 30 years to say that. So, I mean, and my pieces had the mint logos on it, because I when I was in my late teens, like my earliest sets were pretty beat up. I'll be the first to admit. I took them to the beach, whatever. They got blown up in Lego Wars. So if you saw Lego Wars, you can see pieces getting blown up. And I wasn't very nice to my space pieces back in the early 80s. But in the late 80s, when I was 19, 20, I was becoming a collector, or like static display builder. So I was much nicer. So this thing, all the colors are there and the pieces are good. But what happened was, when I was building this guy and I finished him, well, actually I told you I was finishing this guy, and I only had one blue thruster in the lot, so I substituted a white, and then I put him up on the shelf, and I didn't think about it until today when I replaced that guy. And then I remembered, and this is from years ago, when I built this guy from a different lot, of course, years ago, I had exactly the same problem. Only one blue thruster came in the lot, and I substituted white. So I said, wait a minute, why don't I just move this blue thruster over here, or this blue thruster over there? I'll have two complete sets. And then I'll have to, at some point, which is, again, very odd, I'll have to Bricklink blue thrusters, because I don't have any more. All the ones I think I have are right here or in the layout, and I don't have any spares. Which, considering my collection is basically a lot of classic space, it's very odd that I don't have a lot of. The next time I do a Bricklink order for something else, I'll see if the store has blue rocket thrusters, and that's what I usually do. And I get them replaced. And then I remembered, while I was talking about the white, this is what I did even over here. So this is one of my Renegades. I got 4 more up there, and they're all complete. And one I bought off the store shelf, and the rest I probably got in lots before the internet, and I put the ad in the paper, and I was doing a lot of garage selling. Because I have a lot of rocket cones, yellow rocket cones. So I knew that they only came in the set. So I had 10 rocket cones. I should be able to build 5 Renegades. This one, I ran out of pieces. I ran out of this yellow piece here. There's a yellow piece there. I ran out of that one, so I substituted a white because that's what I do. If I'm missing a piece, I'll put a white piece there instead. And I'm missing these 2 tiles in the back. And those 2 tiles are stupid expensive. Oh, not on that one. On this one. So those yellow tiles with the black stripes are stupid expensive. I was thinking about actually, making them out with my Cricut just to get it complete there. But again, I'll still have to bricklink that piece in yellow. Or I might just take 4 Renegades apart because I don't need 5 together. But right now I have 5 together. This one's not complete, and that's fine. But I just wanted to show you that when I'm building a set and it's missing a piece, whether from a used lot or I'm just trying to build something here out of my collection, I will substitute white until I make a bricklink order. And I actually did that when I was building my tower. I get rid of all this stuff and bring the tower over here. So the tower, oops, knock that over. That was silly of me. Smash, bash, crash. Thankfully it's Lego. The tower up here required these pieces, the angle piece, the 10 by 10, I think it's 10 by 10, maybe it's 14 by 14, I can't remember, with the notch out of it and the angle inside. And I needed 8 of them for the tower. And when I built the tower, I only had 2. So I actually have white in here for the longest time until I put a bricklink order for those pieces. So even when I'm building anything and I don't have the right color, I will put a white in temporarily. If you look at some of my old pictures on my Flickr stream of this thing being built, you'll see a lot of white, especially in these windows here, which are basically these windows here. There's like, I don't know how many in this in this tower, probably over 100. I didn't have the blue frames. I definitely did not have all the blue frames, and so I substituted white, and I think I even ran out of white and I started using light gray until I built the tower. And then as I got bricklink orders in, I replaced the white and the gray sloped windows here, frames, with blue. And now, of course, the tower is completely blue. But right before my first show, I think, even at BrickFest 2011, I think there was some gray window frames in there. So it's what I do. It just makes it, I can see the white, and I have to remember to make a bricklink order or find the store or find them. It just helps my building, so I don't have to wait. I'll just keep on building and just substitute the white or replace the white when I get the pieces back. Anyway, I think I talked enough, 8 minutes, and I hope everybody's doing well, and I will talk to you guys all soon.